Liverpool 1, Manchester City 2, as you now know. City have done the double over Liverpool for the first time in 90 years. The Szoboszlai banging free kick gave Liverpool the lead. I was in the Kop. I couldn't believe my eyes when that went in. But yes, Bernardo and Haaland get the 3 points for City. Now, at the start of this game, you came onto the Saturday Football Show. A lot of Arsenal. I had Christian, do your job. I had Tom Nestor, my mate, saying, make sure you win today.
You did a rallying
speech. If I wanted to win... Yeah, he did.
No, but hold on, wait. Hold on a second.
I felt inspired by you.
Hold on a second. Let me just say. Yeah. What did I say to you?
You said do it for yourself, but that's what I was
Do
about to
it
say.
for yourself.
I have no
the
interest.
rallying speech from you, Marty and Cecil.
Hold on.
Sounded like you wanted a favour.
There was no rallying speech from me. I said I did a fan cam. And I did a thing and I said, you lot need to do it for yourself.
You also did a watch-along.
Yeah.
On AFTV?
I know, I did. Very good watch-along.
Why would you care about other teams?
Do it.
Shouldn't you just focus on yourself?
Of course I had
Focus on yourself. Just focus on your own team. Focus on yourself.
I didn't
true,
what I then became aware of
saw you
is
twerking
that,
for Szoboszlai.
Of course.
right, what I then became aware of, right, is that, as I said, you need to do it for yourself.
And that's what I was about to say before you interrupted me.
Okay, continue then.
Thank you
Continue
very much.
on.
We just lost a minute. We'll never get back.
Continue on.
So there was two things. Arsenal fans were saying, do it for us, do it for us. Forget
yourself.
all of that. We didn't want to help. I have no interest in the slightest bit helping this mob out. I would like to do the opposite.
Do it for
and do
yourself.
things that do not help them.
That's why I'm glad I said it before,
Right?
you know.
Yeah.
So when it came to that game, yes, we have a lot on the line. We're looking up at this slot with this slot with Villa. We've got bloody Toffees and Brentford and Brighton chasing
Everton
up.
2 points behind
Yeah,
you.
cheers, mate. So we had to win that game. It was a must-win. At the worst possible case, maybe a draw. But I, and City fans, by the way, did not see the game ending how it ended with a City win, their first since 2004 with fans in the stadium. Their record is awful. And actually, the first half, 10 shots they had against us, most on Opta record since 03-04 in the first half. 0 shots for us. 51 minutes it took us to have a shot. And then from minute 50 to 75, it was the old school Anfield. It was almost like Klopp pep in the way that the atmosphere was bouncing. We were having loads of shots. We were peppering them. And we get this free kick, 32 yards out. And listen, I'll talk about the other stuff that he did after, but he's got to get his moment because Laurie was on the show the other day, right? And he claimed Szoboszlai is up there with free kicks as a Beckham level in terms of the way he can strike it. Beckham obviously was more of a curler, but the goal against you from 30 yards out, it was like that Drogba kind of top spin, bit of fade to the left. This one, he's just put his laces through it, mate, and the fade on it takes it post, and then Donnarumma just rooted. When that went in, I saw your reaction on FTV.
It was unbelievable.
I said Ronaldo at front.
Yeah. Unbelievable. 32 yards out.
Unbelievable hit.
And Donnarumma, you see on Match Today,
Won't be
he
a
had
thing.
a two-man wall.
Yeah, because I think he's trying to think,
wants to
okay,
see
me
it.
versus him, I'll be able to see this far. It's got to be a peach. But if he did have a third man, it probably would have hit that third man.
Yeah.
So he's got to take that. But can't take anything away from Szoboszlai. It's a joke.
No. I hope it's remembered.
Oh, it will be remembered either way.
Oh, good. Because it was a fantastic
It
goal.
will be
You were
remembered.
twerking for it when you saw it on
I know,
FTV
because it was a
last
brilliant
night.
goal.
It will either be remembered.
I absolutely loved it. Like, it was great for football, and I just hope for his sake.
What, would you prefer we
That
remember
is-
the one against you? Where we beat you?
No, this was better.
This was
right.
better,
So what
okay.
I would like,
Both good.
for the
Both
sake
good.
of football, I'd like this to be remembered for him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it may not be because what happened afterwards
Well, we'll get to that.
was a
Yeah,
disaster.
we'll get to that.
I want to talk about Virgil van Dijk's marking for
the header.
yeah.
Poor.
Just
He was
wanna-
brilliant all game, by the way.
He was.
Up until that
That's
moment.
But you got to be brilliant for the whole game, haven't you?
Slips.
So-
I mean, look, I
Can't make
it's
criminal
all the
mistakes like that.
We gave him two gifts.
switch off.
I mean, we're 1-0
Don't
up.
switch
And
off.
we go back 5 yards, and then as the minutes start rolling on, that
Good
5
from the goat,
yards
is it?
turns into 10 yards, and then 15. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
they get the equaliser, and they were probably good value for a goal at that point as well. They score the goal, which again, probably quite weak defended. And then the second goal. I mean, what is Alisson doing? Yeah,
You must have been bamboozled.
I know. I was so
Like,
confused.
I can just imagine
Head
your
gone.
face just in shock and disarray.
At which bit?
Because what is really going on here? This was a nothing game. City had a little bit of a spell in the first half. You guys kind of came back into it. It wasn't really loads of chances, not really loads of opportunities. Little triangles, pentagons, hexagons for City. Little nice bits of play. Liverpool very frustrating. There was literally disaster classes on both sides. Yeah. Haaland was anonymous. Missed that massive chance in the first half as well.
First minute, should have scored.
Up until his penalty.
Yeah.
You go and look on the other side, Gakpo, horrendous.
Yeah.
Salah actually created a little bit in the second half.
Put it on a plate for Ekatike.
Oh my God, 6 seconds of madness.
Clumsy from Ekatike. Clumsy. 50p head clumsy.
That was
20 pence clumsy.
Clumsy. The decision making, then the weight of pass, then the header, all in 60 seconds, got it all wrong. Kirkes was good, to be fair. He put in a performance. I thought the centre backs were good. Alisson, what was that? Trying to
He came flying out when Marmoush was there.
Yeah.
Messed that up. Come flying out for that. Used to be the best goalkeeper in the league. He ain't anymore, mate.
Are you good enough? Are you good enough to get 5th?
Yeah,
4th
obviously.
and 5th.
Will we?
You've won one game in 2026.
Are you better than
one game?
Are you better than Man United? Better than Villa? Better than Chelsea?
Not right now, you're not.
Are you going to get top?
On paper, of course
Villa
we
gonna
are,
drop
but
off.
whether we
Yeah,
do
Villa
that
will, yeah.
or not,
Got a lot of
Only
injuries as
one
well.
winning
Villa gonna
five,
drop.
I think.
Whether we do
Tielemans
it or
out,
not is
Kamara,
a
they're gonna
different
drop.
thing.
No,
Look,
but they got
Robbie,
like, how many
no,
points? They got
again.
7, 8
Jeez,
points.
right.
this time
Pretty
5
pricey.
years
Nice.
ago, right, we had
Nice.
after 25 games, we had the same points. We still managed to get top 4 with Nat Phillips, with Reece Williams.
Nah, but this team.
Hang on. That was with Klopp. That's the big difference. This team, can they do that? Maybe not. Last night. Klopp to win the Europa League. You cannot say that. Stop singing.
That's where you're heading, bro. You're going Europa.
You lost.
If I was to make a
It doesn't
prediction,
matter. You're going Europa.
if I was to make a prediction, I'd actually say that Man United,
You lost
Chelsea,
last time using it as well.
Man
Sorry.
United, Chelsea, and Liverpool all qualify. Villa will drop all the way down to 6th.
They're 8 points above.
I know.
Villa will drop.
Genuinely,
Villa
I
will
think
drop.
Liverpool.
You might get a blight because of
I
them.
think Villa are going to really drop.
Yeah, they're going to give an extra
No,
space.
Liverpool going to
So
have to
much
be
to still go on.
flawless,
But we won't be, Rob.
and they'll have to drop 8 points.
I'm not sure about Liverpool. I'm not giving them that credit in the bank. I'm sorry. This Klopp
It's a
football,
different team.
sorry, slot football that we're seeing, and the inconsistencies in
season as
Villa's
well.
last
got to come
2
Old Trafford
games.
still as well, mate.
Oh
We've
wait,
got last 5 games.
Villa at home to
Everton,
Liverpool.
United,
Second to last.
Chelsea,
Everton?
Villa, Brentford.
Hold on again. Say
And
that
you
again.
still lost to Spurs.
Your last 5 games.
Everton, Chelsea, Villa, Brentford. Last 5 of the season.
And even Palace always give you a serious game.
at Anfield as well.
Wow.
You still staying Villa?
You've
No.
Anyway. You lost to Spurs in the Europa League final. Yeah, but we've won the Prem. Who gives?
Just admit what you are now, bro.
You lost to Tottenham in the final. You are embarrassing and shameless.
Tell him again. Tell him
I
again.
love it.
Tell him again the games you got at the end.
Last 6 games: Everton away,
Yes.
Palace at home,
Yes. this
United
happened to
away,
Liverpool. Finally.
Liverpool, Chelsea at Anfield, Villa away, Brentford
Guy
at home.
deserves this. I'm telling you, bro, it's Europa League settings. Maybe even Conference League. Who knows? Maybe even Conference League
I've got
settings.
discounts for horse meat in Kazakhstan. I've got a code if you want.
I've got one as well.
Can you
Almaty,
Wasn't there a horse
Yeah.
meat
Oh,
scandal?
mate, hold that.
Can you imagine
Amazing
AGT
city.
doing Kazakhstan
Bro.
away?
I'd go there.
Yeah, it's
I'm
wicked.
glad that all 3 of you would have done Kazakhstan
Yeah.
away. It's mad.
This is just, bro, it's just your turn.
Come on, G.
It's just your turn.
Oh, damn.
These
son.
what? These comments? Is that what they mean? Or they mean the comments in the chat?
Yeah.
They mean the comments in the chat?
So
What do they
anyway,
say?
we lost the game.
These comments.
And,
So you think you'll get into
These
the top
ones.
5?
maybe not.
Do you want to cry?
Yeah.
At the top, it's just us. No, it's not. No, it's not. Fake quote. Fake news in my Titty Weekly. At the top, it's just us. No. No, it's
Don't
not.
say that because we want them to buy them.
No.
It's not
Well,
got fake
they need
news
to
in.
know.
Yeah,
They
but
need
it's
to
like
know that
gossip
sometimes there
column.
could be
Oh,
something
You've
there.
done.
This
You've
is
done.
like
How not to win a
hello.
league.
Yeah.
Okay.
Worst
Yeah.
Premier League defense ever.
No, theirs is.
No, yours
No,
is.
it is.
Know why yours
So-
is?
Hold on.
Because of all the players that you bought and all
Hold
the
on.
records that
Hold
you
on.
broke.
Shush, shush.
Hold
Yours.
on.
Shush, shush.
So this is an interesting conversation because you have spent 500 million.
Correct.
Oh,
We
yeah.
didn't reinvest
From the
into our
£1 billion
Correct.
Tell
bottle
them,
job.
Matisse.
Hold on.
Tell them,
Hang on,
Matisse.
the
not
£1 billion
finished.
Crunch the
bottle
numbers.
jobs are giving it
Hold on,
to
hold on,
me.
Crunch the numbers.
One hit, no?
Yeah, but we
I'm
sold
not
Yes.
400, so what are you
Because
going
this
to
is
do?
brilliant.
Hold on.
PSR
Hold
looking
on.
nice.
Hold on.
I hate him.
We probably purchased Gilaboji, Michael Hector. You purchased Isak and
Is that who
Ekatike,
you got?
exactly. Yeah. and you purchased Wirtz and all these guys,
Yeah,
right?
because you were banned.
Right. No, we weren't banned. That wasn't the year we was banned. We just didn't reinvest in the squad.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
How did they reinvest after
You
winning?
reinvested
So you finished
heavily.
12th,
But
right?
also,
12th.
the year after,
12th
which
you
is the
finished.
next season coming up for you, we won the league. So you better win the league next year. You know, don't
We'll have
come
a
with
go.
all these excuses. Oh, we're
It's
having
up
to
to me,
replace Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott and Salah and
Do you know what's very funny?
unstable.
There is not one part of you that would have foreseen how this season
And all
would
of
have
us.
gone.
So happy
All of
with
us.
that.
I was gonna ask
But
you
like
as well,
you're
you know,
like, I don't think
all of
even
us.
any of us probably thought that the drop off would be as big as the drop off is.